Hi everybody, happy Tuesday, and it is less than 2 weeks away from Christmas. And I personally am really struggling this year to wrap my head around getting into the Christmas spirit and the holiday season of giving. As a matter of fact, I'm completely overwhelmed and basically in shutdown mode. And it's interesting, I've talked to quite a few people who are feeling the exact same way. There are a lot of people are struggling. You know, this might be their first Christmas without their certain loved one, or maybe this is the Christmas that their little ones have grown up and their beliefs have changed slightly. And it's a tough time of year for a lot of people. There's a lot of overwhelm. There's a lot of feelings of how am I going to get it all done, especially now that we're basically into crunch time. So because I'd had those conversations and because I was feeling that way, I decided to do a little digging and a little research on some quick tips on how to get yourself into the Christmas spirit. So the first thing I suggest is take a second and close your eyes and imagine the best Christmas ever. It might have been that year that Santa Claus brought you that bike that you wanted, or maybe it's the year that your spouse got you a puppy, or maybe it's a year that you spent with your parents who are no longer with you, and that's why you're struggling. But you know, ask yourself, why was that special and what did it feel like? If it was simply that sense of wonder and that belief, or that everybody was somehow nicer and had a smile on their face and everything seemed to go perfectly, whatever it is, whatever it was happening at that time, and that's how that feeling starts, go out and actively seek it. So for instance, if it's that sense of wonder, of magic and belief, go to your mall, sit by where Santa Claus is, and watch the kids and the parents. It will put a smile in your heart. If it's time spent with your elderly parents, volunteer at a local nursing home. Go in, take some time, spend some time having conversations. It will help your heart and it will help your spirit. The next thing is, and this is a hard one to remember, but keep a smile on your face. Walk with your head held high and make eye contact with absolutely everyone. Greet people with a hearty Merry Christmas. You know, this has two purposes. One, it reminds you that being happy and sharing the holiday spirit will help you get into the spirit, but also a kind gesture like that might help somebody else that's having the same struggle that you are and make a difference in their day. The next thing is decorate your house. It doesn't matter if you have kids or you don't have kids. Take the time to surround yourself with the smells, the feelings, the warmth, and the beauty of Christmas. Put up a Christmas tree. If you don't have room for a Christmas tree, put up a Christmas wreath. Turn on candles, turn on Christmas lights, because those types of things, that warmth and that feeling, that's a feeling of Christmas, and it will help you get into the spirit. The next thing is take the time to enjoy Christmas TV. You know, there's so much out there right now. There's just a constant, buy, and oh, there's a sale here and there's this. It's so commercialized. You don't need to watch those channels. Turn off the news, turn off the regular TV, and go to the Hallmark channel, or put in an old DVD. Or VHS, if we're saying old. The Hallmark Channel might have some really cheesy movies, but they're fantastic. They will make your heart feel good, and they will remind you of the spirit of giving. So the next thing is divide and conquer. You know, if you dread the holidays because of all the work that has to be done, the shopping, the wrapping, the cooking, the cleaning, the more cooking, the more cleaning, the more wrapping, and the more shopping, whatever it is. If you're somebody who has a spouse, divide and conquer. If you do the shopping, they do the wrapping. If you do the cooking, they do the cleaning. Whatever it is. This is a time of season where a lot of people take on absolutely everything themselves, and that's when you get burnt out. If you're somebody who doesn't have a spouse but you have kids, there's no better time to give them a list of chores and say, hey, I need your help. I need you to vacuum, or I need you to shovel the driveway. There's no reason for you to do it all. Now, if you are somebody that has to do it all and you're feeling overwhelmed, reach out to somebody, reach out to a friend and have a conversation about how you're feeling, and do less. It does not have to be perfect. It does not all have to get done. The day will come and it will go, and it doesn't matter if you have a 7-course meal or a 1-course meal. And your house, although we feel like it needs to be perfectly clean, it does not. No one cares as much as we do. So we have to learn to let it go. The next thing is start a new tradition. It might be a tradition for yourself. It might be something for your family. Meet up with a friend for coffee or throw a party or something very simple. One of the things we've done in our family is, this is a great holiday tradition for us, is every single year I buy a Christmas puzzle and I open it and I put it in the family room. And here's why. When we're feeling overwhelmed, we're feeling too busy, we feel like we don't have enough time and we can't get it all done, you stop and you start putting a puzzle together. It makes you slow down and it makes you enjoy some time with your family. It's also been one of the times that we have some of the best family conversations, and before you know it, all of us are sitting around the table putting together a puzzle, and that stress of the holidays is far gone, and that's actually one of my favorite memories. The next thing is be yourself. No matter what your faith or your belief or your desire or your traditions or your expectations are of Christmas. This is a season about birth, renewal, and celebration. So look at it through the lens of the things that are absolutely the most important and meaningful to you, and then strive to make your days of the season reflect your own personal goals and your desires, because remember, the season first and foremost resides in you. So find a charity that's close to your heart. You don't have to have any money to volunteer for a charity. You can donate your time. People are always looking for help. Another thing, super easy, put on Christmas jewelry. Wear red. Paint your nails. Christmas colors, red and silver. It's also red and gray, so it's our high school color, so that helps. But paint your nails, put on Christmas jewelry. It's amazing what those little things can do to help you get into the Christmas spirit. The next thing is, and this is an easy one to do, you have to make the time to do it, is go for a walk, especially at night or right as people are turning on their Christmas lights. It's amazing, that feeling of peace, of inner peace and quiet, and also the season is coming at you from every direction as you're walking and looking at the Christmas lights. So, those are some easy tips, and I know it's not easy. It doesn't make it all magically be okay. The day is going to come, and it is going to be amazing for absolutely everyone on some level or another. But especially, I want to let you all know, I'm thinking about you. You are not the only one that's stressed and overwhelmed, because I am absolutely feeling the same way. But I am going to go out, I'm going to put a smile on my face, and I'm going to say Merry Christmas to as many people as I possibly can. And I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous holiday. If you're somebody that is feeling the same way, please feel free to comment below. If you know somebody who might be struggling, here's my advice. I'd usually say tag them, but here's what I would say. Reach out to them. Give them a call. Send them a message. Meet up with them for coffee. Because if they're feeling that way and you're feeling that way, you can support each other and you can end up having a much better, much more magical, much warmer feeling holiday. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.